First and foremost, thank you all for being here to support me in this effort. I am not a politician. In fact, I've constantly told everybody after I finished school board, I was done. Some say, we told you that wasn't going to happen. So now I have to scratch that off my list and say, okay, you win. But I want you to know that I like telling stories. So I think of this gentleman, we're sitting in a meeting, and people are pretty upset about what's going on because the organization needs to do something different, and everyone is not on board in terms of the direction that we need to go in. And so he sits and he listens to everybody's issues, their concerns, and why we shouldn't do this and what impact it's going to have on the organization. And I watched his demeanor, and as he sat there, he wrote notes and he asked questions for people to confirm this is what they meant by the statements that they were saying. And after everyone had a chance to share, he stood up and he said, one, thank you for letting me know what the issues are, what your concerns are, and the fact that all of you are not in agreement with what I believe we need to do as an organization. He said, well, let me clarify a couple things for you in terms of why we need to move the way we need to move in order for this organization to sustain itself, for this organization to meet the overall expectations of those that we support. And as I watched this gentleman, I watched his body language, and I watched how he zoned in on each person that he was talking to. And I admired that because I'm sitting in the back of the room and I'm mad. I want to go after all of them that are attacking him because I'm like, don't they see that this is important? And yet he never lost his approach. He never lost the fact that he knew this was in the best interest. This gentleman has been a mentor for me. He put me through the Dale Carnegie course, and when he put me through the course, I was pretty frustrated with him because I said, Dale Carnegie is about public speaking. I just wrote a public speaking course. I don't need to take one. And after about 3 weeks, I was a hostage in this class. And after about 3 weeks, I realized that I wasn't being put in this class for public speaking. He put me in this class for human relations. He said, because I'm getting ready to have you head up a major initiative for this organization, and you need to get some tough skin. And you need to learn not to get upset every time somebody doesn't agree with you. And you need to not let people know that you're upset with them when they don't have the same opinion that you have. I don't know if I'm as good at it as he is because I think I wear it all over my face. But I did learn from that. And what he learned is, one, if you know you're making the right decision, don't change the direction you're going in. If you know you've done your homework and that you're making decisions based on fact, then make sure that you move forward with that and you let people know why that's the direction that you need to go in. And he said, and once you've made a decision, stand on it. Don't allow the naysayers or those who pick at pieces and parts of it to cause you to question whether or not that was the right decision you needed to make. So over the years, one of the things that I hope that I've demonstrated in terms of my overall leadership is that I listen, I learn because I get facts, I make decisions on fact, and then I make a decision. I lead by the decisions that I make. There are tons of things that are happening in this city, and I by no means will tell you today that I've got the answers to all of them. I'm being bombarded. What are you going to do about this and this and this? I don't know. Yet. But I will tell you that I will know. Because when I become a member of City Council, I won't make decisions on gut. I won't make decisions because this side or this side says that that's the direction I need to go in. I will make decisions because I've done my homework. And I know that the decision that I make will be in the best interest of the citizens of this district as well as City of Colorado Springs overall. Will everybody agree with every decision that I make? Absolutely not. Because I could have 10 people in the room and ask them the same question. And they will all give me a different response as to how something should be fixed or how something should be changed. But the decisions that I make, I know, will be the decisions that will be in the best interest overall. When I'm still on the school board for District 2, but in that situation, we had to make tons and tons of decisions that were not favorable to everyone. But the one piece that we always said at the end of the day, what's in the best interest of students? And are we making those decisions to meet the students overall, to help them to be successful? And I can say that every decision that we made, we took that into consideration. Did everything we decide to do work the way we expected? No. Do we have to go back to the drawing table a couple times and fix some things and change some strategies? Absolutely. And I believe the same thing will have to happen on City Council. But one thing that I know that you can count on, those of you that are in my district, please make sure you sign the petition before you leave to put me on the ballot. Doesn't mean that you have to vote for me, but at least put me on the ballot so I have an opportunity to be elected to City Council. But if you elect me for City Council, know that I will listen, I will learn, and I will lead. Thanks for being here.